justice workers have reviewed your record. And I will do the following. You will receive from me a delayed sentence. You will be placed on probation until further order of the court. You will be committed to the Michigan Department of Human Services under Act 150. You will find that you will be placed in the Maxey Boys Training School. You will be placed on the standard terms of probation, and you will remain remanded to the Ingham County Jail until placement occurs or may occur at Maxey Boys Training School. You should comply with all the programs required of you in your placement. You will attend whatever schooling they afford you to help educate you. You will keep all your appointments with the juvenile justice specialist who will come and visit with you and tell me how you're doing. You will obviously not violate any further laws of the state of Michigan or the United States, and you will obey all reasonable requirements made of you. You will not be allowed to leave the state of Michigan. You will not possess or carry any weapon. You will not possess or consume any alcoholic beverages, intoxicants, illegal drugs, or other illegal substances. You will submit to urinalysis and breathalyzer tests for alcohol and or controlled substances whenever deemed necessary by the juvenile justice specialist. The issue of restitution to be paid by you will be held in abeyance and weighed by the court at a later date. I heard testimony that said if you give him this chance when he's 15 and judge, kids hit bumps in the road and those things will happen. I know a bump from a pothole. If you do something that's a bump, I can sit there and say, okay, I can understand that. If you hit a pothole, then you need to know the moment you hit that pothole that I will strongly consider placing you in prison for the rest of your life without chance of parole. It's that serious. The juvenile should be allowed to be released to the Maxey Boys Training School personnel from the Ingham County Jail for transportation to the Maxey facility. Is there anything else from you, Mr. Watson? Mr. Cruz.
Your Honor, I don't know if this is the appropriate time to assess either fines or costs or restitution. I'm sorry, crime victims' fees.
Yes, I will be happy to address those at this time. Costs are as follows: $130 crime victim fee, $408 state minimum cost for 6 felony counts as permitted by law, $48 per count. Attorney fees to commence at the amount of $400 and to be readjusted as the court deems necessary. Further costs to be determined at the discretion of the court, and all restitution amounts such as funeral expenses, etc., to be held in abeyance to be weighed by the court upon substantiation of what those debts may or may not be. Anything else?
Your Honor, just one brief thing. There is, it's a standard term of probation, but I would ask that there remain no contact between this defendant and the family unless otherwise directed by the Maxey Training Facility or Department of Human Services, and that would include no third-party contact.
That's a reasonable request. You understand that? Neither you, nor your family, or any friends will have any contact with the victim's family in any sort. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
They do it, they goof you up.
That's it, Judge.
All right? Thank you very much, everybody. That's all.
What are we doing?